It's been a pretty dreary day, like dreary as in just the weather. It's been kind of gray all day today, and since I woke up, pretty dark outside. And whenever the weather is like this, it's really great catalyst to go inward. And it's my day off from work, so the first thing I wanted to do really was sleep in. And then I was grieving this morning because I'm going through a heartbreak currently. And once the grieving is like felt, like, okay, I'm in this once again and there's no way out. It's just, I can make a video alone on grieving, but I think the point of this video will unveil itself as I go. But there's something about when I clean my apartment where in my singlehood, where I feel aligned in a current chapter, I clean the apartment and I feel super grateful and kind of sassy. I kind of feel like Cinderella with her birds and mice kind of song and dancing around her, helping her clean. I put on like a cleaning outfit that I like, and I get, like, I don't know, I just have fun with it. I like to mop my floors. I like to clean out my bathroom especially. Like if I will not clean any room, but I had to only clean one room, it would be my bathroom. Squeaky clean, that's my favorite. But this time it hits different because I am cleaning a space that I'm like, although I'm grateful and that I have the space and it's my own, I'm like, this was not supposed to be where I am currently. This is not the chapter I'm supposed to be in. I am supposed to be with the person I love. But that's no longer an option. And the next phase of my life has not been claimed because I can't be the only one to claim it. It needs to be co-created. And I wanted this co-creation so badly that I don't really know where to go from here or what decisions to make moving forward. Again, that's a whole different video in of itself. It could be totally different. Just talking about that alone. And I remember what I wanted to talk about. And I wonder if the collective consciousness of women feel this way. Okay. So what I currently have going on in my matrix of my reality is that I'm pretty isolated. I am the youngest in my family, and I only have my parents who are becoming elderly at this point. And they are my best friends. And they are the purest source of love that I know. So once they're gone, it's really just me. And I'm at an age in my life, I'm 32, where I would have wanted a husband by now and a sense of kind of like a protection around me. And I don't have that from another person, no less a man. I think I've received more like consideration about my livelihood from women who don't know me well than men who have been close to me. So I have a nap, and I wake up with that extreme anxiety, gut-wrenching feeling of like how it's really just me in this world, and that there's no one coming to rescue me, there's no one looking out after me, it's just me. And I think about my last partner and how I wish it had instilled in him a kind of sense of conviction and mission inside of him that he's meant to protect me. And I guess I'm just so tired that my experiences in love lead me to see that despite each time that I learn better to withhold a little bit and to not put all my eggs in one basket, when I inch closer to that feeling that it's safe to do so with said partner, they end up taking more than they give. And there's a bettering of their life through my influence or my presence, and my life largely remains the same, if not hindered a little bit. My vitality, my dreams, my time. So anyway, this isn't a pity party for me, but it's more of like a question to the collective consciousness itself of I'm sure there are other women out there that kind of wake up with that same, it almost feels like a black hole going through my throat, into my chest, into my stomach or solar plexus, and it's like a vacuum. It's like sucking me in this intense reality facing of isolation, and I'm like, wow. And I'm like, wow, God, I've gotten this far with you, and you've protected me thus far, and I've gotten through life somehow. And although I'm grateful that worse things haven't happened, because worse things can happen, I still wouldn't wish this feeling on somebody, that they feel this kind of like I'm just barely hanging on. And not that it's like anybody's responsibility to care about how I feel, right? But the moments where I've encountered love, or I thought I got close to encountering love, and the kind of love that I feel is designed for a man and woman to experience, I thought it was by God's design that man feels a kind of conviction to protect something more fragile than him. And when I show my fragility or my vulnerabilities that have been handed to me in this world, and what my makeup is, and what my upbringing is, and what that combination has manifested itself in physical form as me. The battle is not really like, I don't really have any substance problems. I don't drink, I'm sober. I've cleared out my life to the best of my ability from anything that could be potentially toxic or habitually not in my favor for a healthier life. And so regardless of what I do to ascertain what's not helpful in my life, and therefore eliminating what's not helpful and instilling a groundedness, a routine, at the very least, at minimum, I still struggle for my vitality, for my health, and just not being like plagued by this constant fatigue that is a consequence of this consistent anxiety. And when I express this to someone who's close to me, that we start to fall in love, and I want them to see the fullness of me, not just the parts that are easy. I'm rejected for my weakness. I'm rejected for where I need help. And I don't know, the men I've been with, they kind of have projections of me that I have certain qualities to my appearance, perhaps, on better days. In my, I'm not really sure. I don't want to embarrass myself here, even though I kind of already am. Men assume that things should be much easier for me, and that I'm somehow getting myself in the way, or that I myself am getting in the way of more success coming into my life. I don't know how to explain to them that I am without ideas and vitality to pursue something and see it through completely, whether it be some kind of career ambition or a dream or an idea. And it's actually quite miraculous, given the amount of anxiety and depression I live with, that I can just uphold a routine, like a maintenance routine, that is getting increasingly harder to maintain on my own, let alone just thrive into being this vibrant, talented, expressive being. So I guess I wonder, for anyone that sees a video like this, if there are other women in particular that are facing the same degree of isolation that I face every day, and how they manage to stay soft and open and not become bitter and not become hardened by life and love affairs and experiences in the work field, where you're dismissed, or where your best interests are not considered, tough luck. That's just how, the cookie crumbles kind of attitude put onto you. So no, I don't expect anyone to feel bad or sorry for me, and that's not the purpose here, but I'm curious what the essence of man is there for, if not to protect and to provide for a woman. And while I'm on this journey of finding ways to provide it for myself, independent of anyone's help, I hope to find ways to do that for myself through a vocation rather than a survival strategy. But that feeling of intense loneliness does, I don't know, I'm kind of rocking and rolling with it. Like, I'm just kind of going through with it and I'm accepting it. But it is a really intense feeling. It's such a... It's only after, like, I wake up from a nap, because, like, if I'm doing things and I'm distracting myself with things, I don't feel it as much. But when I wake up from a nap, it's so visceral and so, like, embodied in me. And that's that. And I'm wishing a lot of luck and care and blessings to anyone who feels the way that I do. And every good that I wish for myself, I wish onto you. Thanks for watching.